Hi YouTube. Today we're going to make our own homemade lasagna, the noodles and everything. But before we actually get to that, I'd like to give a quick hi to Misti and MountainMan. We love your videos. We always watch them. They're actually informative and they're actually kind of inspiring at the same time. So we just wanted to say hi. And for everyone else watching, I'm going to put a link down in the description area right below the video so you can go check them out. They've got over 300 videos at least or so. Give them a look and see what you think. So, and there's your honest thumbs up. So now we're going to make the dough for the noodles first, because we're not even going to buy store-bought noodles. And the easiest way to do that is Alton Brown style. It's basically 4 cups of regular flour to 5 beaten eggs. And just make a nice little crater, if you want to call it that, right in the center. And we slowly add the mixture. Not all at once though, just enough to fill in. And you basically take 2 fingers and just keep rubbing around. And it will slowly absorb the flour as we go around. So go ahead and watch this in fast forward motion and the dough ball will form. When it looks like the ball is not going to really absorb any more flour, give it one final powdering. Clean up your hands real quick. Get the extra off. And grab some plastic wrap. If I can get a hold of it. Take your dough ball, excuse the dishwasher run, wrap it up nice and firmly, and we'll set it in the refrigerator for 1 hour for it to absorb and actually expand a little bit. So. Holy crap, there's no room. It'll go right there. So while we're waiting for that for an hour, we're going to get the sauce ready.
We're going to go ahead and start with the sauce for the lasagna. We're using Tutta Rosso's meat sauce, but you can use any sauce that you want with any flavorings, garlic and onion, traditional, marinara, the list goes on. Just 1 can should be enough. I prefer jar over can so you don't get that weird metallic taste. 3 cans of mushrooms, either canned or fresh. Should get all of it out. Watch your fingers. I like mixing my ingredients individually so they get nice and evenly mixed. Next is about a pound and a half of chopped spinach. You can use spinach, chopped greens, broccoli, any kind of vegetable that you want. Ooh, that is hot. You can do the same thing for your spaghetti sauces or any kind of sauce, Alfredo, cheese sauce, anything just to spice it up. Last but not least cheese, half a block of short cheddar in this case, yellow. This is also a good time to add any spices that you want. Fresh garlic, onion, basil, oregano. This is also a good filling if you decide to do meatless lasagna for all the vegetarians out there. And voila, the sauce is done.
We'll put that off to the side, and then we'll go back to messing with the dough in about 45 minutes. We have some extra flour left over from when we made the dough ball for the noodles we're going to make. So instead of getting rid of this, you can't use it because it has all extra little clumps of dough that didn't adhere to the original ball. We don't have a flour sifter, which would have been great to get all the big clumps out of it. So we're going to make do and use a colander. So this way we can reuse the flour for when we roll out the dough. This is all the extra pieces. And now you can see between the two bowls all the extra flour that now we have available for when we go and roll out our dough. So there's probably still a good 2 cups of flour there. Okay, it's been about an hour now, so we're going to get the dough ball out of the refrigerator, get ready to roll it out. Man, there's no room in here. Oh wait, I said that last time, didn't I? Okay. Dough ball has actually absorbed the rest of the flour. It's a little thicker, a little cooler, so it's ready to be worked with. So let's go out to the table and get ready to roll it out. Okay, so to get this ready first, before we even take it out of the plastic wrap, we're going to take our extra flour that we sifted and lay on a nice layer on the table. Come on, this is where you get to be messy and have fun. Then you come around here, take it out of the wrap, the plastic, and just put another fresh coating on it first before you do anything. And our weapon of choice today is a pizza cutter. We're basically just going to cut it into quarters. So this way the dough is more manageable, more easy to work with. Now we have 4 equal pieces. We're going to use the Pasta Queen machine. We're just using the bottom part so we can roll it out into a nice ribbon. And then we're going to slice down the ribbon. So from here on, we're going to go over to a tripod, and me and Triana's going to work on this together. Okay, what Triana's going to do first, she's going to kick away the 3 pieces and just get 1 piece of dough. She's going to reflour the open area where we just cut. Reflour one more time. And now you have to basically knead the dough. You have to do crazy folds to it for 3 times. So she's going to run it through the machine the first time just to flatten it out. If you see, it basically absorbed all the flour that we just put onto it. So she's going to reflour it first, and then fold it into thirds. And this is actually kneading the dough and pulling the gluten. And then she's going to turn it in exactly like that, right in the machine. This way it stretches it at a different angle. That was number 1. Now she's going to flour and do it again.
Remember, always do the non-sealed side in. This gives the dough equal kneading.
You see it, if you can see by the camera, it's actually getting less lumpy, it's actually getting smoother.
And final time. You may have to use your fingers to press it in. Don't worry, can't pinch. And don't worry if it comes out like an oddball shape either. Doesn't matter.
So now she's going to flour one more time, and we have size settings on the side of the machine. We're going to work from starting, of course, number 1 for our kneading, up to about number 5, because we want a thick lasagna noodle. So we're not going to go straight all the way to 7, which you usually use if you're making spaghetti or linguine.
That is one pretty lasagna.
Now to top it off, before we put it in the oven, we also got another block of white extra sharp cheddar, and we're just going to layer that on top. Okay, let's go to the oven. Okay, one last thing before we put it in the oven, always cover your lasagna with aluminum foil. Just loosely. Has to keep the top from browning while it cooks for half an hour. It's going to stay in the oven for half an hour to 45 minutes at 375 degrees. The last 10 minutes before it comes out, though, you take it off. This way it browns just enough. In the oven it goes. And 45 minutes later. Okay, been 45 minutes now. Almost overflowing. We'll let it cool for 5 minutes and then we'll cut into it.
Lasagna.
Moment of truth. This is the first time we ever did it with homemade noodles. Oh yeah. Nice and gooey. And the noodles held up quite nicely. So nicely it won't come off.